Okay, so today we're gonna go over some of the best upper chest exercises and lower chest exercises, okay? Now, keep in mind, these are just some of the best upper and lower chest exercises, maybe not all of the best. There'll be certain exercises that might work better for you and your body's anatomy, but these are ones that I've found through years of coaching and training, different competitors, and even regular everyday people that seem to be the most effective, and through doing a ton of research myself. So here we go. Number one, for the upper chest, the incline dumbbell press is a great exercise when utilizing a 35 to 45 degree angle on the incline bench. Let me swipe this off. When using a 35 to a 45 degree angle on the incline bench. This exercise is really great because it can really target the uppermost portion of the chest and take a lot of the stress off of the shoulder joints, okay? You can do that by setting the bench to a 35 or 45 degree angle, keeping your chest up and your shoulders back, and really focusing on the stretch and the squeeze of the chest, okay? The incline dumbbell press is great because it's a great alternative to the incline barbell press. And the incline barbell press, as well as the incline barbell flat bench, I've seen a lot of people have issues with shoulder injuries and pec injuries and stuff like that. So it's a good alternative, a good safe alternative that you can really use to go relatively heavy on and get a good contraction in the chest. And it's really good. I'm not saying it's better than the incline barbell press, but it definitely helps to know that you're got probably a less chance of injury, because the incline barbell press actually puts you in a more fixed range of motion. So the number two, let's move on. Incline dumbbell chest flies. You want to set the bench to a 35 or 45 degree angle, and they can be a great exercise. Keep that chest up and keep those shoulders back during the entire exercise. It's a great exercise because you're not going to be using a lot of tricep or a lot of shoulder on this exercise. It's solely going to be focused on the chest because you're performing a fly motion, right, from an incline angle. So it's going to force a lot of the load and the torque, or tension rather, on the uppermost portion of the chest. The next one is the incline hammer strength press. It's a great one if utilized properly. Just make sure you don't use too high of a seat level. Make sure you use a lower seat level. Make sure you scoot your butt near the edge of the seat. Keep your chest up and your shoulders back and press. Using that type of form is going to create more tension on the upper chest usually, and it's going to really help you target that upper chest. And once again, it's a safer exercise. Don't be afraid to go to failure on these because this is a plate loaded machine, and sometimes you probably won't need a spot. Moving on to lower chest exercises. Body weighted chest dips are great. This exercise is great because of the angle you can put your body into in order to force a stretching contraction on the lower chest. Just make sure when performing this exercise that you somewhat tuck your knees and legs rather behind you and take a slight lean forward during the downward phase and the upward phase of this exercise. Do not perform this exercise straight up and straight down. If you do that, you're going to be targeting a lot more tricep, and the tricep's going to be taking more of the load. The idea is to get the lower half of your body somewhat kicked behind you and slight lean forward, and that's going to help your lower chest take some of the load and the tension, or most of the load and the tension rather. High cable crossovers. This exercise is great for building a lower chest because it's going to take a lot of the tricep and the shoulder out of the exercise and force your lower chest to do the work when performing the fly movement, okay? So what you want to keep in mind is use a nice slow range of motion, 2 to 3 second repetitions. Use a slight bend of the elbow, chest up, shoulders back, slight lean forward, and make sure you get that full chest contraction. Decline dumbbell presses are great. Just make sure you have a spot or someone there. Don't use a really steep incline. Just like a moderate incline. It's great for building lower pecs because you can really pile on the poundage, and it's going to take a lot of the shoulder joint out of the exercise because it's not a barbell press. It's not going to put you in a fixed range of motion. Not that barbell presses are bad, it's just that some people have shoulder issues, and I think dumbbells would be a safer way to go. So with that being said, these are some of your best upper and lower chest exercises. Once again, these are some of the great upper chest and lower chest exercises. you might find some exercises that might work better for you and your body's anatomy. Once again, these are just some of the ones that I found that work the most efficiently. It doesn't mean that they'll work the most efficiently for you, but they might. So give them a try during your next workout. And I hope you guys have an awesome day. I'm out of here.